Zurzuvilis and her husband, who just passed away, noticed the first boats in April of last year.
My mind went back years because my mother came as a refugee from Turkey. I saw the people walking, drenched. It's a deep sorrow. I felt like my heart was breaking.
She calls them the red boats. Despione did what she could, putting out water, sandwiches, hosing people off to cool them down in the summer heat. Often, she wanted to run down the cliff when she heard screams for help, but her knees aren't strong enough.
Do you know how many people drowned and were taken out of the sea? What can I say? I feel like I have seen everything.
Scattered graves lie in a plot in the Lesbos cemetery, often marked with just a number and a date. Small toys identifying those of the youngest victims. The Greek islanders found themselves the first responders in the months before the Coast Guard increased its numbers over the summer, before Frontex and NGOs finally arrived. For their actions, kindness, and generosity, there have been petitions to nominate the islanders for the Nobel Peace Prize. Thomas Zurzuvilis is one of the many fishermen who time and time again inadvertently ended up on rescue missions when he was hauling in his nets.
Because the weather was not very nice. Okay, when you take people out, they start kissing your hands and this. When you see small children and women there, I think anyone would do it.
The massive influx of migrants and refugees completely changed the nature of this tourist destination. All islanders have pitched in, drying clothes, providing food, blankets, and even risking jail time. Before the government and NGOs provided official transport, driving refugees was considered smuggling. But Maria Androulaki did not care, cramming as many people as could fit in her tiny car.
From here, I was taking the people that they were walking. They had to walk 75 kilometers from here down to the town of Mytilene and get registered.
That is a 1 to 2 day walk.
You could have been arrested back then for this. What made you still stop?
Seeing kids at the age of my son walking to get to the next station. I could see in their eyes my son trying to get alive, searching to get alive. I couldn't just pass by and drive my car.
It's that type of compassion that may earn the islanders the Nobel nod, but Maria says it's wrong.
We're monsters if we don't do this. Why should we be given a prize for being human beings? We are supposed to be human beings.
In a world where humanity seems to be in increasing short supply, perhaps that is exactly why the islanders deserve to be recognized. Arwa Damon, CNN, Lesbos.